Peace and cosmic oneness, Starseed family. Welcome back to the Starseed series. This is Dee channeling in with you today. I am honored to be here with you in the moment of alignment. If you're new here, this space is for all starseeds, light workers, and soul travelers ready to remember who they are and why they came. I'll be sharing these transmissions here on YouTube in their full length so you can receive the frequency in one flow. If you feel called to support this work, you're welcome to do so through my BMAC link in the description, where you can also find more exclusive content and updates. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Know that you've been guided here. It's not by accident. Let's dive into the cosmos. All right, so we have a special treat during my meditative bath today. A Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon approached and accompanied me during my meditation. And this is what I want to share with you so that we may move through this transmission when it comes to the Aries full super moon. Okay? So, this is how we are going to start today. With this Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, she is of the Sirian Council. She is the union of the black dragon and the white dragon, shadow and light braided into one spectrum. Okay? She rises in the moment of lunar fire to help us integrate what we've outgrown, to polish what has been tarnished within us, and to bring balance to the places we thought were too opposite to reconcile. Okay, so think silver and how with the lunar cycles you have waning and waxing, and when it comes to the cycles of silver, it is polish and tarnish. All right. Her wings shimmer with silver, the color of the moon, waxing and waning, revealing and concealing, reflecting and refracting the rainbow codes of our own becoming. So if you feel her presence tonight, know that it's because your inner dragons, the dark one of mystery, the white one of illumination, are ready to spiral together, ready to merge in your heart as one. So I'm going to ask that you breathe deeply, feel the fire of Aries and the glow of the moon as she wraps around you. Let her prism light touch the shadow. Let her silver scales mirror your truth. Allow this dragon to guide you into wholeness, for she comes only when you are ready. And so, we open the circle under the Aries full moon with the blessing of the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon. May her wings lift us higher into our truth, and may our shadows and light dance together as one radiant spectrum of being. And so it is. So before we get fully into our reading, I'm on like my last little bit of Palo Santo here. I know I have more somewhere, but I try to burn it down to the very last if necessary. Okay. So I invite you to breathe in this invocation, and we're going to repeat it 3 times, okay? So take a deep breath for 4 seconds in. And then release for 7 seconds out. Okay. So I call upon the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, born of the shadow and light as one. Under the Aries Moon, I rise in balance. My fire and my peace are one flame. So it is, so it is, so it is. And we're going to go ahead and you can repeat that 2 more times to yourself and continue breathing deep. Then let the fire be invoked within you as I cleanse our space here. And I'll just say it one more time. I call upon the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, born of shadow and light as one. Under the Aries Moon, I rise in balance. My fire and my peace are one flame. So it is, so it is, so it is. Okay. All right. And with that breath, we open the gateway. The Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon stands beside us, her silver fire illuminating what's ready to rise within. The Aries Supermoon burns bright above, lighting, igniting new courage, new creation, new truth. Let's step into the reading together with our shadows embraced and our light restored, and our hearts wide open to whatever wants to be revealed tonight. Okay, let's start off with the gateway activation of light, which is my Galactic Federation Oracle deck. Let's see what we can channel in with them. As far as our Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon Invocation. And when it came to the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, of course, it was the least of what I had expected. Because, of course, I was channeling for myself when I was doing my meditation. But I had already planned to drop the Starseed series messages tonight. Okay? So that wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to see it when you do, when the time comes for the Aries Supermoon transmission. And the dragon came about, and I was guided to share this message with the collective through her. So this is what we are getting tonight before flowing into our messages. Higher heart activation, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. Okay? And yes, your heart is healed. If you are integrating your shadow and your light, you are in a divine union within self. Okay? Your heart chakra, your heart portal is activated and wide open. You could even be dreaming of pink skies, okay, or pink clouds. Peonies, florals are coming to mind. Pink roses are coming to mind. Even lilacs are showing me lilacs. Lilacs are also coming to mind. So if any of those florals happen to come into your reality or your atmosphere, that is just a reminder to connect with your higher heart. Let's keep going. What else do they have to say? And of course, you are able to invoke the dragon at any time. So not just during this reading. You can invoke the dragon, for the rest of this week as we have that supermoon. The supermoon energy tends to last longer than a regular full moon. Okay. So So I want to say the energy lasts a little over, 7 days? I think almost like halfway into the next lunar cycle. Angelic frequency. And I mean full cycle, like the new moon. So halfway to the new moon point. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. Okay. Know that your angels are surrounding you. Know that your star family is surrounding you. Know that your galactic council and team is surrounding you. Okay. And remember as well, this Rainbow Prism Dragon is part of the Sirian Council. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some Sirian messages this evening. Oh, that was fast. Well, this one popped up, so. Well, okay, halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Okay, yes. So you are moving through new lessons at this moment in time. Okay, when it comes to the halls of learning and the order of Melchizedek. These always come, these came out the last time together. Okay, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Do you see the mirror, the resemblance in these two cards here? This is literally what we got the last time. It might have been just a week ago. So last Monday, okay? If not, then it was 2 weeks ago. And it's the same message. So it's like we're still in this portal when it comes to the halls of learning and the order of Melchizedek. Okay? Embrace the light. Do not give up. Mission uncovered. All right. And the divine matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicities, God incidences. Okay? Interconnectedness. You are already interconnected. Okay? You are already aligned in your masculine and feminine, your yin, your yang, your shadow, your light, your integration. So now you are moving higher. That is the only time that the dragon appears, okay? And she's helping you when it comes to the next parts of your journey. The mission that is uncovered, okay? The great lessons that you are moving towards right now when it comes to your journey. All right. So this is what we got when it comes to our galactic team giving us a word there. Let's see what we get from your Starseed family. I'm listening what's going on outside of my in the driveway, since I'm in the garage right now. There's a lot of activity that there normally isn't. And it was super quiet today, and then all of a sudden there was just this activity, and I'm like, what the heck's going on out there? I'm nosy, but I'm not, but I am. I would be wanting to know what's going on in my atmosphere. Okay, breathe, breath. Remember, we were just taking in those breaths, okay, as we were invoking the dragon herself. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Ooh, so this one is always questionable, because it's like, are you micromanaging the universe? Or are you just asking more for what you do not know is to come, instead of embracing the unknown and just being prepared and ready for it? Okay? Now, some of those, like myself, okay, when you are a channeler who is consistently channeling and working with the universe day in, day out, 24/7, you tend to take in every single message, every single synchronicity, every single interconnectedness, okay? And every time we quantum leap, then I am taken to the next higher heights in my mission, in my journey. And there are some times where it's just so quiet. I'm like, where am I at now? Where is everybody else at? Is there anybody else out here? Is it just me? Am I alone? And so sometimes I feel like I am micromanaging the universe because I have so many questions of my whereabouts. And at the same time, the universe is just like, no, you're right where you need to be. You've taken another leap. And of course, things are going to be very unfamiliar to you when it comes to your inner atmosphere, your outer atmosphere. Okay? And all you need to do is continuously ride the ride. There's nothing else that you need to do, and there's nothing else that you need to know right now. You will know when it is time to act, and you will know when it is time to receive a message and how to act upon that message, just like today in the bathtub. There was no question when it came to how I perceived the Rainbow Prism Silver Dragon. It was like, oh no, this is not just for me. This is a big download, and it needs to be shared. And I moved on with it. I didn't sit there questioning them, asking them. I heard just enough to know, oh, this needs to be shared. So, you're not micromanaging the universe, okay? If you are one to ask questions, continuously ask questions until you feel the need that you don't have to ask questions. It is an intuitive mark within you. You will just be able to literally know, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do with this. Okay? Yes, your guides, and your guards, they're there. But you are moving as your higher self as well. Okay? You can always check in with your higher self without consistently needing to check into your guides. Because you are also your ancestors, and you also hold the new blueprint. You are going to heights and places where they have not gone. Okay? This is why it has been passed down to you. So this is all new. And when it comes to newness, when it comes to your journey, despite theirs, new rules will be set. And those rules will not come from your guides alone. These are rules that you are setting along the way, that the universe has already pre-approved, because they already know that you are setting the way for your lineage, for your family, as the new ruler, leader, when it comes to your journey. That was a mouthful, but hopefully it made sense. I'm going to take a drink of water on that. Oh my God, but I love the next card. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's literally what I just spoke. At least I think and believe that is what I just spoke. It's all within you. Okay? Your inner child, inner teenager, inner young adult, wherever you are right now in your journey, your shadow, your light, your higher self, it's all within you. Your Akashic record, everything is within you, and you follow that guidance within you to move on to the next parts of your journey. The intelligence needs to be unlocked. And once it's unlocked, you're not micromanaging the universe. Okay? You're just acting accordingly. It just becomes second nature to you. Ooh. I just got a deep ping in my heart chakra. Like, confirmation? Okay, yes, they're saying yes. And then I'm looking at the candle flame as it's waving to the left. Okay. All right. Yes. I'm taking that as confirmation. And I'm still listening for what's going on the outside too, because everything, okay, everything all flows together. That's how I channel. Activated earth. Power, places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yes. Trust where you're led. Every place that you go when it comes to your journey, it's you activating the grid. Because you are a grid worker. You are energy that coincides with the ley lines of this new earth. New earth cannot form together without you being the builder, the grid worker, to lay down, not even necessarily lay down the lines, activate the lines. Because once these lines are activated, that's when you are allowed to work with other starseeds to move onto those places where those ley lines that you have activated are placed. They will begin to go there. That is you calling them in. Okay? That is them feeling you. That is them feeling your frequency, your energy. That is how we all work together. When you do enough work, inner work, okay, you don't even necessarily have to perform, okay, for people to begin to follow you or hear you or see you. Your energy broadcasts out alone. Your frequency acts as like a radio broadband, and it reaches out to those that it needs to, no matter how far or how close they are. Okay? So, if this is resonating with you, you know that there's not much of anything that you need to do right now, because you have moved up so much in your journey that all you need to do is be. You're still working. No matter what, because that's how big and that's how loud your frequency is. Even if you can't see it yourself, that's how much, what's the word I'm looking for, Spirit? Transmission. That's not the word I was looking for, but we'll use it. We'll go with it. That's how much of a transmission that you are doing, okay, to process your work. And still work on yourself, by the way. Still heal, okay? Still go through your integrating and elevating process by sending out these frequencies to others to ping them so that they can be able to do the same. And then they can come towards you when it is time for you to work with them in that place, state, city, wherever you are and wherever you are leading people towards you. Whew. Thank you. Double mission. Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. I mean, how much How much are we really flowing when it comes to this reading? I love it. So as I was just saying, all you have to do is be you. That is how much work you have done. And that is why the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon will or may be visiting you soon. If not tonight or on the super full moon, sometime within the next 7 days of the upcoming week, okay? If you do not specifically have a download, upload, transmission, dream, synchronicity when it comes to her, okay? You could be actually seeing a silver dragon somewhere, okay? It can be in the form of a emblem. It can be in the form of a necklace. It could be in the form of a charm. It could be in the form of a stuffed animal, okay? It could be anything. That is her reaching out to you saying, it's time. I'm ready to work with you. Let's tap into the next parts of your journey. All right. And your double mission is the mission that you have here on Earth, the mission that you have with a counterpart. Okay. A mission that you have with another soul family member, Starseed member of your tribe, or someone that you work with from another tribe that you are integrating with, okay? For example, an Andromedan and a Sirian coming together to work on a mission, okay? A Mintakan and a Pleiadian, a Hadarian and an Arcturian, okay? A Blue Avian and an Atlantean, a Lemurian, okay? These are all star seeds that are in coalition to come together as a double mission, okay? Take it as it resonates. Again, just like with the silver dragon, okay? She is a coalition of the white dragon and the black dragon. This is her double mission. I'm like, not those. We've already done those. All right. What else? We're making some pretty good timing. Like, what else are we going to get from our Starseed Council here? Not all of those, but we will take this one. Earth pulsing. Okay, there's those pink florals again. Pulse of the mother. Slow down. Take time in nature. Okay? Slow down. Take a drive. All right? Take a drive up into the mountains. Take a drive to a place where you're able to see the bigger picture. Okay? A viewpoint. You can go mountain climbing. You can do a drive up to the mountains, through the mountains, the meadows. The valley. I'm like, give me all you got, Spirit. I'm trying to name them all. But any of those places, a waterfall, okay? Any of these places to feel mother pulsing, okay, beneath your feet. Become one with her through your hands. Go and hug a tree. Place your hand on the middle of the bark of a tree. Try to feel the heart of the tree. Okay? Sometimes, like when I go and I do this myself, some of the trees, especially right now during the fall season, they get really mossy. So there's a lot of little insects that are climbing all over the trees. And so sometimes I don't want to hug the tree at this time. Also because it's very damp and mossy like. And then I just don't want to get it all over my clothing or get like a spider or some type of ant or bug on me. But that's just me. That's just me. I have no problem with nature. It's just during these times, okay? It's not so much more the drier season times, where it's easy to just kind of just brush stuff off of you. But during this time where things are kind of like misty and rainy, type seasons, and you have a lot of animals that are, getting ready to go into their nesting season, their hibernation season. I also don't want to disturb those that could be inside of the trees. If some of the trees have, you know, um, I don't want to say holes, but just little hollowed out parts that our friends could be nesting in. I don't want to disturb them either. So just be mindful when you go out in nature and you're becoming one with her. Okay, this is a time where our friends they're cocooning and they're going in. All right, the big picture thinking. Okay, we said this earlier. Looking at the big picture. Like I said, I love how these are just flowing out. This is Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Okay. This is the portal of the bigger picture. What you see on the other side or on the outside of you might not be what's happening on the inside of you. As I stated before, you're doing a lot of work, okay, when it comes to the cosmos and the universe seeing you, okay? That's that micromanaging the universe energy. You are doing so much, even when it doesn't look like it. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, there's so much more that I need to do. No. You're right where you need to be. You're right on time. You're breathing it all in. All of it. Okay? Even if it looks like this and it's taking time and it's moving slow, this is what's really going on. You are moving through portals. You are moving between pillars. You are anchoring yourself in the 5D. You are the child of the cosmos, okay? You're doing exactly what you're being called to do. All right? And our next card is New Earth, anchoring in the new Earth. It's happening. Hold the vision. Okay? This is you on the outside or on the inside. This is you on the inside. This is your higher self. Okay? Your higher self already sees what's coming, knows what's coming. You are the one down on the earth plane, okay? Activating those ley lines, okay? And awaiting the next parts of your mission. And that's why you're just being asked to hold the vision, okay? And remain present, because it's already happening. And last but not least, speaking of Hydarian, you've got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Remember to move with boundaries when it comes to integrating with others. Okay? Everyone is still on their own path, and we want to be able to respect that. Not everyone is exactly where you are, wherever you are on your journey. But know, slowly but surely, they are moving towards you when it is time to work with you, to collate with you. Because it's already happening. It's already happening. in the 5D. It's already happening on the new earth. The higher self and you're already working together as you've always worked together before in a past life. Okay? Now, in the reality, as we're merging into 5D, it's slow. But we'll get there. Doesn't mean it's not happening. It just takes time. And this is how we integrate. Okay? And this is the downloading messages that I have for you today when it comes to the Aries full harvest super moon. Okay? So this is where I leave you guys today. Let's go ahead and pull a Shadow Work Oracle card. I would pull dragon cards. I don't know where my dragon deck is. Actually, yes, I do. It's right there. Let's see. I will pull a shadow card too, but let me try to get to my dragon deck. I didn't think it was anywhere in sight, but it is. That makes me happy. Because when it comes to dragons, I love pulling from the dragon deck. This is the garden dragon deck. I need to get another dragon deck. But for now, this does the job. We'll still get the messages that we need. And I love how crisp they are. I don't use them often. But when I do, they give off really... They give. They give off good vibes, and they give good messages through this deck. For dragons, or beautiful Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, what do you have for us as we close out our reading for the Aries Supermoon on October 6th? Thank you. Peach Dragon, vulnerable. So it is time to be vulnerable. Okay? Be vulnerable. And there are those pink flowers again. They might look white on the screen, but they're actually like a very soft, faint pink. They actually look like magnolias when it comes to this image here. Okay? But the peach dragon is all about vulnerability. And the way that she is what I'm picking up when it comes to the energy in this reading currently. And yes, our beautiful Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon is a she as well. So she is saying to be vulnerable when it comes to integrating and your coalitions. Know, feel, be safe, hold no shame, no guilt. Burn it away under the Aries Supermoon. Okay? Feel the joy within yourself. Be creative. The Peach Dragon is all about the sacral chakra. So you are doing things that brings you joy. You are tapping into your passion, okay? Aries is all about passion, and it is a fire sign. So this goes hand in hand as well when it comes to the Peach Dragon, okay? This is also about like letting your hair down. Okay? Feeling the wildfire chaos within you. Letting the flames burn you. Burn the old away to make way for this new person that's full of spark and divinity. All right. So that's what I got when it comes to our lovely Silver Prism Dragon leaving us a message. Thank you for that. All right. Oh, we got two that flew out there. Okay. The two cards that we received this evening when it comes to the Shadow Oracle is Ego and Betrayal. Ooh. When it comes to our ego, beyond the facade of ego lies the depth of true character. Okay? And when it comes to betrayal, healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. Okay? This card is definitely giving me that release of shame and guilt. Okay? Deception, treachery, backstabbing. This is all about opening up your heart and knowing that you can be forgiven. We all can be forgiven, but it is all about the inner work that we must do. But when it comes to this reading and where you are in your parts of your journey, this is going to be a part of you that you are having a hard time to forget. Not necessarily when it comes to other people is what I'm picking up, but it's you. Something that you have felt that you have done to yourself that you are having a hard time letting go. And you keep putting yourself down. Now is the time to finally release what you kept putting yourself down about. Okay? There's no reason for you to continue to betray yourself. That's what I am picking up. Okay? So this is where I leave you. And I thank you guys for tuning in. All right. And one last time before we go, I call upon the Silver Rainbow Prism Dragon, born of shadow and light as one. Under the Aries Moon, I rise in balance. My fire and my peace are one flame. So it is, so it is, so it is. I'm actually going to leave this invocation in the caption so that you guys can save it, and you are more than welcome to work with her at your own pace, at your own time, when you're meditating, whenever you feel that you need a reminder of your integration, and as well as working with her under the Aries Supermoon. So with that being said, I thank y'all. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell if you would like to be informed and aware of the next time I drop the Starseed series messages or any other messages that I happen to leave you guys with during the week. Until then, until the next frequency drop, 1,